Quiet looks at you without saying anything, and suddenly his eyes start slowly rolling towards the back of his skull, and he starts swaying in the room, and you start kind of feeling this swaying motion being bigger and bigger, and it's harder and harder to hold on.
I was at death throes. I was at minus.
Well, does that mean I'm a positive person? You call them death throws, and I call them life throws.
They're called death throws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Divine.
Yes, but I do not know why he's passed out smiling, grinning like an idiot.
Well, maybe if you look at the mushrooms, you can figure it out, you dumb bo.
Well, that's what I said. That's why I asked.
I'll come save you!
Thank you.
Three quite large bat-like shapes with these kind of mini elephant straight
Compared
snouts.
to my size,
Huh?
how large are these bats?
They're kind of your size.
Great. I'm gonna grab his tusks and I'm gonna shake his head. Wake up! Wake up!
I hear this kind of sound.
All of a sudden, one of my crew members disappeared into thin air.
And then he goes, shh. Do you hear that?
No.
It sounds like someone snoring. Do you hear that?
It sounds like a small but still dragon snoring. Yes, I do hear it. I'm not deaf.
Hello. When life throws you curveballs, surround yourself. Surround yourself with lots of echo.
With your
Thank you,
own
Matthias.
voice.
Fixed.
Let me just try that again. Oh my goodness, it's everywhere. Oh, this is going really, really well. Let's just forget all about that. Rewind. When life throws you curveballs, surround yourself with candy and chocolate, and we have lots of stuff, and it's amazing today. Like it's really cool, and it's nice to have friends as well. But
Candy's better.
Waka, do you want to tell us something about the chocolate?
I can say something about the chocolate. I don't know if the chocolate will be caught on camera because the table is full of chocolate at the moment.
Yes.
It will barely. Okay, you just have to
Just lift it.
just here. You started opening it and eating a little bit. Just here is a huge pile of chocolate.
Yes.
And it was sent to us by the fantastic Noxuamik,
Yay!
who wanted both everyone around the table but also those behind the scenes to have a nice treat, to stay brave and energized and sugar high throughout the stream. So
Yes.
thank you very much, amazing Noxuamik.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is great. This will increase the speed of my speaking, I think.
I think it already has.
Take Elyore to a whole new level.
Is there another level?
There must
We'll
be.
see what happens.
Overclocked Elyore.
Yes. So my name is Marco Lawrence from Natural Pengu, and this is where we do our improv adventure stream. So welcome if you're new here. Glad to have you with us. And let's go around the table to meet our prestigious and honorable cast. Let's start with Waka.
Chocolate.
Yes, I saw that. So moving swiftly onwards to Moo. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very excited.
Yes?
Yes.
Brilliant. It was a while ago when you were here.
Yes.
Yes. You recovered fully
Yeah.
and
yeah.
missed us terribly.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course. Apparently I missed a lot, so...
Lots of things have happened,
Yes.
including the battle camp. Okay, back to... Are you fine? Are you ready?
I'm good.
Walk out, yes. Yeah.
I just realized. No, maybe we know. We have a hint while Quiet says quiet all the time. Maybe he's busy. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm doing. I should be honest and say all right. I'm tired but good.
Okay.
Yes, I have not slept many hours.
Yeah.
And I think that's great preparation to play Quiet the correct way. So I did this all to be in character as much as possible today.
Ah.
Method
You are-
actor.
You're truly devoted to your art.
Yeah, it's me and Heath Ledger. It's yeah.
Yes. I had to stop myself there for a while. 'Cause, you know, Okay, anyways, yeah. So you were gone as well.
I was gone as well.
Tell us.
Oh, yeah.
Why were you gone?
I have a blank. Oh, I was.
He was really gone.
This is bad today. Okay.
This episode is going to be a mess.
I was gone because I went LARPing, live action role playing gaming, with a friend out in the forest that I've been promising him for a very long time. And it was great. It was we and 300 other people in the forest, in character, playing improvising different fantasy creatures and characters. I was a magician, slightly high on power. And my friend played a young, promising alchemist.
Okay,
Who was my adopted son. And it was great. A lot of people wanted to kill us, but we survived.
Yes. And you said something about corrupting people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I might have used magic, money, threats, and liquor to get my way.
Okay.
There was a certain election to become one of the leading mages of the Mages Council who decides everything about magic in the world. And there was a spot open for me, so I did what I had to do to claim that place in the council.
So the corruption ratio, out of the 300, how many got corrupted by the end?
Pretty. I mean, since I won the election,
299.
majority of those who took part in the politics of the Magicians Council.
Ladies and gentlemen, Waka. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, let's go to Matthias. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I had a headache before.
Okay.
Because I was tearing down walls here at the studio, and all the dust made me get a headache. And
This is what Matthias does when he has a headache and he goes into a rage. He starts tearing down the walls.
Yes.
We barely have any walls left. Continue.
yeah, no, well, maybe you'll see in the future why we are tearing down walls. I don't know. It might be a surprise.
Yes.
But no, I'm fine. I went home. I took a shower.
Thank
Get
you.
rid of the
you.
dust. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I took a headache pill, and I watched TV for 30 minutes in my bed, and now I'm all ready for tonight's adventure.
Super. Amazing. Thank you so much. And then Emma, how are you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing well. I am a bit warm because Matthias's computer has this fan that keeps like wafting hot air at me. So if I turn tomato red, you all know it's his fault. But other than that, I'm good.
Okay. And we're very grateful because Emma also brought loads of candy. It's like, whoa! So
That was before I knew that Noctemic was giving us chocolate.
So
This
we're
is
living.
probably going to be the ugliest and best episode.
Yeah, we're living the life
We're all
here.
gonna be high on
We're all
sugar.
gonna be
Just
high on sugar.
Don't you wish to that you were here with us right now, right here?
Wait, is this the 12-hour stream?
This is the 12-hour stream.
Wait, I have to calm.
Did we? Okay, yes.
And to quote the one and only Homer, fattening.
Yes. So, today we will continue our Pirates of Aliki campaign. We will do a little bit of a mention once more. Noctuamic is our moderator and chocolate provider today. Also, behind the cameras and pretty much everything today, we have Clerk von Braugh. Thank you very much for all your efforts. He is waving with a very Clerky von Roy hand.
I don't know how he can even wave because today he's doing a heroic deed.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
he is.
He's
Yes.
alone on sound, camera, videos, dragon taming,
Yes.
coffee providing,
making.
everything.
Yeah.
How many arms do you have?
I count 8.
Yes. This is incredible. So show some love for Clerk von Ra. Today we have also Öken Poesi playing some beautiful tunes for us today.
Everyone is wondering what happened to Lars
Lars,
in chat.
I know.
believe it or not, Lars is home sick today. So we're taking turns. So we'll see.
We are taking turns.
Are you Lars now?
Darn shrooms.
Well,
we shall
Lars
see.
is-
We shall see.
Guys.
At the Alchemist Mansion. I'm wondering if it's the same alchemist as your alchemist. Or you like doing a prequel for this campaign.
Possibly.
At the Alchemist Mansion, the crew of the Corkscrew begins to unravel. Faerith and Kleero decided to leave the mansion, but then suddenly and mysteriously, Kleero vanished. Left behind, Quiet and Elyore investigated yet another mysterious room. But then quiet fell into a mushroom trance. Abandoned and alone, Elyore battled a swarm of spiders and finds a mysterious shining orb. Re-entering the house, now accompanied by Lars the Lark and the ever-mysterious Elyore, Faerith finds Elyore. Following Lars the Lark's beautiful legs, scampering out the window and into the attic, the corkscrew crew is almost vanquished by blood-sucking mosquito bats. And that's where we left the adventure last time. Mm-hmm. So, you are all... Well, not all. Actually, you're not there.
I don't even know where I am.
Yes, exactly. So you are in the attic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Lars the Lark is sitting on the ground, recovering from almost dying.
Mm-hmm.
Elyore, you just grabbing away the wings of the blood-sucking mosquito bat from your body and the slime that is left behind, and you kind of recovered from the attack as well. Faerith, you remember your heroic deeds in this fight.
Vividly.
And Elyore is there looking rather displeased. What do you want to do?
I want to try to get back into that room where Quiet is. So try to get into that room for a while.
I think we should try and find our captain.
I don't listen, just run. I need to get back into this room, okay?
That's the first.
As you start running, suddenly you hear this scream, like a person falling. And then suddenly, at the highest peak of the house, right where the two different sides of the roof meet, in the thin air suddenly materializes what appears to be Captain Kleero, screaming and falling down into the floor below. Can you give us a little bit of a boom? And he whacks into the floor. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
If you're using headphones, you can send the medical bill to her.
It's not my fault that I'm falling through air.
Okay.
But yeah, I would not advise using headphones during these streams.
No.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, did we see her fall? Like, did she fall?
You heard her fall.
We
Am I alive?
You heard her fall.
Well, then we'll run towards the scream.
Yeah, you're in the same space, so she actually fell to the middle of the attic.
She fell into our room.
Oh, into the attic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Am I alive?
then we might want to find out if she's okay.
Okay.
So, are you?
Yes.
Am I?
Are you okay? Are you
I'm going to assume that I magically landed very well and I'm fine.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
She
Okay.
fell on Lars the Lark.
Can I go up and poke her?
13.
13. Okay. So you managed to avoid hitting your head into the floor planks. Your chest took quite a beating, but not enough to kind of give you damage. But still, the face is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
I want to run up to her and poke her. Just like this. Are you real? Are you here? Hello?
Am I
Answer me.
conscious?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Talk to me.
What happened?
I don't know. You can't just leave us like this.
Where are we?
We're still in this haunted house.
Oh,
But you can't just disappear.
I
What
don't know.
happened
Can't
to
just
you?
leave
You
us.
were walking down the stairs and you just disappeared. What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
Where were you?
How
I
long
don't
ago did you walk down the stairs?
I was just walking down the stairs and now I'm here. I don't know what happened.
So there's been no time in between for you.
No.
That's weird.
Wait, how
That's
how
weird. Oh,
how
there's-
much time have I missed?
How close are you to each other right now when you're discussing this?
I
No,
just poked her face.
you spoke to her face. I suggest you get over there in between them. Yes, just for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah, just trust me. Just
Okay.
in between them. You still need to be seen on camera.
Okay.
And let us see this beautiful dialogue. I need more. Yes.
Hello.
You
Yes.
can't just leave us.
I don't know what happened.
Where have you been?
I don't know. I've been nowhere. How much time have I missed?
I don't know, but
Hours.
I killed a bunch of spiders by myself, and I did not die.
Oh, that's.
And we
And
killed a
then-
bunch of bats.
If
There were spiders, then that's probably
died.
why I wasn't here. Because
You don't like. I don't like spiders either. They're awful.
I'm very proud of
And they
you
tried
for surviving.
They tried to eat me, and they were like the size of me, and there were so many. You would all
So
be
they were
so
very small.
proud of me. They were very large spiders. They were like the size of my whole body,
Wow.
and there were
But
like
you're not that
millions
big.
of them.
And you're not that big, so they couldn't have been that
big.
big.
Yeah. I'm actually no.
How much time have I missed?
I don't know.
Well, at least a couple of hours.
Where's
Yeah.
Quiet?
He's very quiet.
He is
I
taking a
think-
nap, sort of.
I think he.
He
I
did some
think
shrooms.
I think he ate too many mushrooms and then just collapsed. I tried to give him CPR, but then he was still already breathing.
He looks very happy, though.
He does look very happy. But you left. But all of
Well, I
you just
didn't
left
leave.
me all alone.
Well, I didn't leave. Somebody took me or something. I don't know what happened. I was just walking,
I don't.
following you, and then
It's
just.
just weird with the time.
I don't do well alone.
Okay, this is a creepy place.
I don't
Yes.
do well alone.
Can you make some perception checks?
All of us?
Who uses the red dice?
Can I?
Yeah,
Or-
you can.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I gave you the wrong guy.
Is that
Oh.
Doom?
Here you
Doom
go.
die.
That's why I got so confused by the red dice doom.
Perception.
Uh,
17.
17. What did you get?
10.
10? What did you get?
uh, 8.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
17 you got. Okay, so from the corner of your eye, you see Lars the Lark's form just kind of does this very, very quick downwards movement, as if sort of falling through the floor. Just really kind of.
Oh no!
Okay.
We lost another one! I don't really care.
Yeah, we should go over there. Is there a hole in the floor, or did he just?
You're
also-
quite far, so
Okay, but
what do you
we're
want to do?
up in the same
You're,
room.
you're
so
now
we run
you're,
over there.
You're now kind of the attic is really big,
Okay.
so it's extending over the whole house, and you're now sort of in the middle of it.
Okay.
And then Lars the Lark was in the northwestern corner of the house, where the ceiling starts slanting and the
So
ceiling
let's run
almost
there.
meets the floor.
Let's
you
go
go.
check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
check it out. I need to know what happened because I can't just disappear
No,
for hours.
I run over there to
Okay,
see
okay.
what's going on.
Good.
I'll follow.
All right. You look at the floor. You don't see anything. The floor planks are the way they should be. There's no weird markings or signs or tracks.
So he just disappeared as well.
He just disappeared.
You
like
see,
Kleero
I didn't
did.
leave. I didn't leave. Something.
Hey, but I
Something
don't
magical
do
must have
well
happened.
alone.
You're
So
not
you
alone.
can't
I'm here.
just
I'm right here.
leave.
I'm right here. It's okay. I'm right here. It's okay.
I'm glad you're back.
I am too.
Because
even though I
otherwise
didn't know I was
I
gone.
have to hang out with only him, and that's no fun at all.
I know he's
What?
He's a little.
I'm super fun.
No, you're not.
Okay, let's stay team minded here. We are a team.
Okay,
Okay.
since Lars is now gone, I think we should go and try and revive
Quiet.
But what
Quiet.
about
Yeah.
Elaine? Is she still just standing in a
Well-
corner, seeing like
What has
bitchy?
what happened? Has she said anything? Has she?
Yeah, she almost didn't heal me.
Did
I am
did she
just
belong
waiting
to...
here, trying to endure your bickering and talking about absolutely nothing.
Well, you could leave if you want to.
or
Well,
contribute.
did she belong to Lars?
They know each other, but she won't tell us anything.
Seriously?
She is still being sketchy.
It's been hours. Just.
She won't tell us anything. How long have you been here?
I've told you my story. I'm getting tired
I
of
don't
recounting
believe
the
you.
same thing. You've told me that as well. That is getting a little tiresome. Quite frankly, I do not feel like I want to go running around in a house of terrors with only a sackcloth around.
Well, that's not our problem.
So
And you
your
are
problem.
welcome to leave. Did you have a boat? Go to your boat.
Do we have a rope? Can we tie her up?
I think we have rope. I don't know
What?
I don't think that would solve anything, because then we would just have to carry her around, and
No, just leave
I'm
her
not
in
about
attic.
that.
what would you suggest we do?
Why are you here?
Adventure.
Adventure.
We've already told you that.
Why are you here?
So you're just prancing around looking for adventure.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Well, because seems like a very
Nice place to be.
adventure-filled place.
Why are you
Well,
here?
isn't that... This is going wrong.
We have told you why we are here. I think it's your time to tell us why
We
you
need some
are
more
here.
information.
Yes.
I need some more information. Why are you here?
I don't know who you people are and what you are thinking, but why would anyone come to a place called Alchemist Mansion?
Well, why
Well,
did you?
why did you come here?
Gold, people!
Exactly.
Gold!
Well,
For goodness sakes, get your act together!
did
Well,
you,
let's get some gold already!
so you haven't found any gold?
Do I look like I've found some gold?
No, you
Fair
look
enough.
like you got ambushed and
I got ambushed, I have a bump in my head, I'm wearing this rather itchy sackcloth.
You know what? You're not naked, so quit
We
complaining.
clothed you, okay?
Yeah, quit complaining.
Quiet gave you the shirt off his back, okay?
Yeah.
Be grateful.
Yes, we have been nothing but kind to you. Even I hope they were kind to you while I was magically gone. But I have been
They
kind
call you
to
Captain
you.
Kleero. They call you Captain Kleero.
Yes, I'm the captain. Yeah.
They almost died.
Well, I was gone because this house is obviously haunted.
And it was
Okay.
me who saved them all.
That's not true.
Well, if you did, then I'm very thankful
It's a lie.
for you. Thank you for saving my crew.
Okay,
Very
listen.
thankful.
The cat is out of the box. We both know that the other
Bag,
party...
you mean.
What?
The
Bag.
cat's out the bag.
Is there a cat here? Can I pet it?
Well, I don't care where the cat is. We know that this is the Alchemist Mansion. You apparently know the same thing.
She starts walking.
Yeah, I think.
She starts walking down the stairs.
Okay, let's go to
Let's go
Can we
quiet.
just-
Get quiet. I miss
Okay.
quiet.
Yeah, that's fine. Quiet.
She starts running and then she just disappears.
Fine.
You see, you can't blame me. People
don't
just
trust
disappear.
her. Well, she can disappear because she's mean, and I don't trust her.
She's weird.
Let's go get quiet, and I'll start walking.
What do you want to do?
Go
Where
to
do we
Quiet's
know?
room.
No, we
Yeah.
know where quiet
Okay,
is.
so
You know, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
we know
I
what
just.
it is.
so you came in through a window,
Mm-hmm.
and you now see.
No, I came up the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. So Elyore, you came up the window,
Let's take.
and then Faerith came up the stairs, and you came through the ceiling.
Through the ceiling.
Let's go back to the ceiling.
So
Everyone go back to
which
same way they came.
direction do you want to take to get out of this?
Well,
place?
the window direction is the quickest direction.
Are the stairs fine, or are we going to
Yes.
die? Then
No.
we should take the stairs.
The
Elyore.
stairs were perfectly
Yes,
fine.
yes. I mean, you can take the window if you want, but I thought you didn't want to be alone, and we're taking the stairs. So you
Yeah,
should
no,
just-
I don't want to be
You should
alone.
just come with us.
I don't like
Yeah.
being alone anymore because I just get attacked by things.
So you go to the northern end of the attic, and you find the stairs going down. As you go down, your minds vividly remember Lars de Lark's count of the kitchen that supposedly is right below you. As you walk down the stairs, they creak, and thank you. You get to the landing area of the second floor, and you see a second set of stairs moving to the first floor. You also see a corridor going southward into the balcony that was going around the entrance hall. So where do you want to go from the landing? Do you want to take the stairs to the kitchen, or do you want to go to the landing that leads into the balcony that leads into the room where Quiet is
The
right?
balcony?
Has anyone gone through the kitchen?
No.
No, let's
Let's
avoid
get
that for a while
quiet
longer.
first and then go
Yeah.
to the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen is very suspicious.
So, but Quiet is on the same floor as landing, right?
Yes.
The Quiet is on the second floor.
Yeah.
He's in the
So let's go
middle
there.
room of the second floor.
So you start walking towards that one, and you get into the balcony that hugs the wall at the northern side of the entrance hall. And Faerith, you're walking first, and as you round the corner to see the balcony, remember that something happened to the balcony.
Oh, right. It crashed.
So now there's this gaping hole in the balcony where it's kind of cut effectively in half. So you're now on the west side, and then there is this big, massive chasm, and then you need to go to the east side to get safely.
Well, if Quiet was here, he would just toss me over the hole.
Oh, I can toss
Because
you.
he is strong like that. No, you're not. I do not trust you to
Is it
toss me.
jumpable distance, or is it too far?
It can be jumped, but depending on the size and girth of the person.
I mean, you're pretty tall. Maybe you could.
Maybe if you just lay down and we walk over you like a bridge.
Maybe we'll toss you down the hole.
So what you're telling us is that the only way to get to the rooms are either jumping this hole or through the window.
Or the
Or the
kitchen.
Or the kitchen.
Or
the
the
kitchen.
kitchen. I don't
Wonder where the
trust.
DM is trying to get us.
I don't trust that
I have a feeling he wants
kitchen.
us to go to the kitchen.
We have only heard bad things about
Let's go to the kitchen.
Without
We
quiet.
have to get quiet, so we have to go through the
Can we
kitchen.
just yell at him?
No.
Wake him
I
up?
tried that, remember? I
Oh.
tried to shake him awake and he didn't wake up.
I don't remember because I was gone.
Oh, right, you left me.
I was kidnapped by the magical house. It was not
So
my
you're
option.
meaning that last episode when I was subconscious and naked on the floor?
You should be happy
Because he
that
did
you
address
didn't-
to give his clothes away.
I think you
And
should
she
be
gave
happy.
you CPR.
Maybe that's why he's smiling so much.
I did not do anything without
Why does
consent,
this?
okay?
Why does this feel very inappropriate?
Elyore always asks for consent.
As Kleero, Faerith, and Elyore are standing, looking at the chasm between them and the room where Quiet is lying unconscious. Quiet, you feel someone touching your face.
And it's not Elyore.
It's not me. No! Can't wake up so no one listens.
Do I realize that I've been high? Am I still high?
You are
Oh, I don't
coming
know.
back to your regular plane of existence.
So I try to remain as calm as I can. And I open my eyes and try to see who is touching me or what is touching me.
Elyore is sitting on your chest, and she is doing some weird ritual with her hands, muttering something. Her eyes are a little bit up, and yeah.
I try to understand what she is doing.
Can you, make an insight check?
Over this hole now.
We should have
9.
Okay. You don't really understand what's happening, but it feels pleasant.
It feels pleasant.
Ooh.
Okay.
I remain quiet and I watch her closely. I try to see if are my weapons nearby me. Can I? I try to feel like what do I still have on me?
Elyore just threw natural 20. She stops moving her hand and smacks you in the cheek. I know you're there. Come on. No. And then she stands up. Come on.
You don't know this. You're not there.
Can I see?
Quiet. Quiet. Quiet.
Oh, quiet.
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 Can we see this?
Do I have my weapons
No.
with me? Do I have my
Yeah,
sword?
you have,
Okay.
yeah.
So I stand up slowly, try to find my balance, focus my eyes and see.
Can you make an acrobatics check for me?
Yes, I can. 7.
Okay. So you try to stand up, catch your balance, but then one of your left leg kind of buckles underneath. And surprisingly quickly, Eleni just comes and supports you. And she says, "Oh, okay, big boy. Okay. You had some mushrooms, I see.
Quiet.
Quiet."
I try to stand up again by myself, kind of proud.
You manage it.
Okay.
So, here we are.
Quiet.
What are you doing here?
Quiet.
I know. I mean, the people you're hanging out with. You know what I mean?
Quiet.
Exactly.
Do you think
Exactly.
he's the being quiet type?
So, why are you here?
Quiet. 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 Quiet.
But,
I point toward my tusks
eh,
and towards my arms. Quiet. Quiet.
ah. Quiet. I understand. But why are you here?
I look confused. I stare into the room as if I'm searching for an answer. Quiet.
Think about it.
Quiet.
50-50, I'm saying.
Quiet.
You mean 60-40?
Quiet.
Ah, 50-50.
I point toward my muscles and my tusks again. Quiet!
She points at her head. 50-50.
I try to intimidate her as much as I can.
Okay,
with a
go for it.
roar.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, cool. Are you okay demonstrating quietly a roar?
So actually I walk up to her
Yeah. Or
until
just
we're
describe it.
really, really close.
Yeah.
And my yellow eyes stare at her. The tusks touch her skin. And he just goes,
Okay. She actually takes a step back and surprisingly blushes a little bit. And then she kind of shakes her head and is like, ugh. And then she walks towards you and caresses her fingers along your cheek and smiles. Can you make a wisdom
save.
Yeah.
Oh, are we playing this game now? 12.
Okay. You feel a warmth on your cheeks rising up towards your temples, and this goofy smile spreading across your face. 50-50. You can play the game. I can play the game. What do you say?
Quiet.
Fine. Let's go back into the balcony.
Do we see any of this?
No, you're on the other side. You have no idea what just transpired.
Okay, I'm backing up as much as I can and run and try
Wait,
to
you
jump.
should have tossed me first.
You want me to toss you?
No, you go.
Okay, I can toss you.
Okay.
You want me to toss you?
Yeah, just throw me over.
Okay. So
Okay.
what happened is Faerith took a couple of steps back and he starts really kind of running. He made a few steps and then Elyore just moves herself in front of Faerith and crosses
Don't
her
kick
arms.
me, but
You should toss me. Is that how I
Yes.
interpreted what happened?
yes.
Okay.
And I stumble
Before
over her and
you
fall
jump.
into the pit.
Before
Not
you
yet.
jump, you should toss me.
Okay, so
Okay, this is a one-time opportunity. I'm gonna toss you.
Please do not drop
can
me
you do an athletics
down
check?
this hole.
Athletics, absolutely.
Please do not drop me down this hole. Oh, okay, good.
20.
Oh.
Not a nat.
Okay, so do you want to describe how this thing transpires? You both can collaborate on this.
Yeah,
description.
so I take a deep sigh. I grab her by the neck, not your neck, but the clothes, and
Watch the hair!
pull my arm back as far as I can, and with a sweeping movement, I just swoosh her away. Thinking, not sure if I'm hoping for this to work or not.
So
And I just glide gracefully over the
yes.
over the hole.
And as you reach the apex of the arc of that throne gnome, your feet start slowly doing this cycle in the air, increasing in speed and velocity. So when you land on the other side of the chasm, your feet are the exact right speed for you to just graciously run a few steps and stop and then turn to your companions. What do you want to do?
I want to take a bow. And then turn around, I'm gonna run towards Quiet.
Oh.
Okay. So
I'm not waiting, I'm sorry.
you see
I
Elyore
noticed.
taking a bow.
I was thinking maybe, a
Kleero.
rope or something. I'm just gonna yell, can you catch the rope?
Too late. I'm gone.
Well,
What do you want to do, Kleero?
Sorry.
there's no way to, climb up there.
You're looking at the wall, so you have the balcony there, and there's this chasm in between, and then you have the wall there, and you can look at the wall if there's anything you can kind of climb.
I'm gonna try to see if there's a way to
Yeah,
climb
yeah.
up there.
The wall is pretty much kind of damaged. There's cracks and there's holes in the wall, so you could try and just kind of climb sideways.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay. Before we do that, I just want to see what Faerith is doing and see if your plans collide. What do you want to do?
I want to back up and jump again.
Okay, good.
And this time, because I got the
mean, if
command that
you-
I'm supposed to use the red dice of doom, which I missed when tossing Elyore, so I guess now it's
It's
when
for
I
15
jump.
minutes you have to use them.
For 15 minutes.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Well,
so
if
Can we
you
start it
climb
after
up,
he
then you
tosses
could
me?
help me up.
yeah, let's first try Captain Kleero's climb.
Okay. Okay.
Can you make an acrobatics check? I think this is definitely that.
4.
4. All right.
Can I?
All right. So you kind of cat-like jump into the wall, and you manage to kind of jump kind of halfway of the chasm. But then you notice that the handholds that you thought were kind of steady enough to jump to weren't that deep and steady at all. And there's this moment we're kind of scratching, and then he starts sliding down, and you thump to the floor below you. Can you throw? Let's just see. 3 damage by falling.
Was it that high?
Ooh.
I'm.
Oh. I thought it was bad with me, but
What happened?
Did I get some rest when I was gone for
No,
for
unfortunately not.
hours?
I used it down to 0.
no.
1. Okay.
Oh, we have no potion.
All right. So you fall to the first floor. What do you want to do?
Just
Cry?
Just stay
Okay.
there.
No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna.
You're probably in quite much pain.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry.
Okay,
We can
as
always
you,
buy a new captain.
as you backed away,
You're
Favorite,
supposed to be very loyal to me.
jump over the chasm.
May I remind you?
You see Kleero making the first effort to cross in her own way, and he failed miserably. And you see her there landing quite heavily, wrong, sort of. She turned in the air a little bit to her side and landed on her side there, and
I
just
feel like I
lying
basically broke my neck.
lying on the ground there, whimpering. She's still breathing, it seems like, but she's okay. Not dead, at least. So, what do you want to do?
Well, if I'm gonna use a rope to try and get her up, I might as well do that from the right side. So I'm still gonna try and make that jump.
Yeah, that's good.
Or if I fail, I can land on Captain Kleero.
I mean, now
Do not land on me, I will die!
now she's in the entrance hall, and there's actually a good staircase to get up to.
Okay, so she can.
Wait,
actually...
did I make it to the other side?
No, you just landed into the entrance hall floor. So you want to jump as well?
Yeah, I want to jump.
Okay. So let's see.
Using the red dice of doom.
The red dice of doom.
It is truly the red dice of
What, you
doom.
need to roll a 1?
Yeah.
Don't you want to say thank you to our dear moderator for using
Thank
500
you, Naksha, for killing me.
channel points?
Are you dead? Did he?
No, he's still a bit higher. Like he's got.
Summon, it's a command
I'm
now.
so
can
with
use-
Hammond. He says here, throw away the dice.
What did you throw?
We should crush
A
them.
natural one.
A natural one.
natural one.
Natural one. Oh, we love this. So do you want to describe what just happened? So you backed away slowly.
Okay, I backed away, started running gracefully, but there's a little thing in the rug where it's like, yeah, so I trip over that and sort of go boom, 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 roll over the edge, and on my way down, I guess. That's usually the direction that Newton told us to
I
go.
feel like we are not a good team.
No.
Okay.
So,
So did you hit her?
no, because
you
she
dare.
jumped away. I'm just rolling over the
just
edge. I'm
fell.
landing next to her.
Yeah, don't
It's
you
like-
dare kill
She was
me.
actually more graceful than him.
So
Yep.
3 damage for you as
Oh,
well,
it's not bad.
Matthias.
3 damage.
3 damage.
I don't want to be a diva, but do you remember that episode when you did exactly this and I killed the enemies and got the things done in the meanwhile?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, okay? I made it over the hole.
Okay.
You did.
Yeah, you had it.
I did have help.
So behind you, Elyore, you hear some shouting, and then you hear some kind of weird scratching noise, sort of like something's,
Ran away.
you know, drawn over wood, and
It's a cat from the box.
kind of these screams, and then this big thump, and then right afterwards you hear these footsteps, and these multiple thumps, and then a big thump afterwards, and this kind of. What do you want to do?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm gonna go over and look over the edge. See
You're
what
going back?
happened. I'm going back
Okay.
for my friend.
Thank you.
Okay.
You guys okay?
So they are now in the entrance hall. You see a staircase that leads into the entrance hall. So now the staircase is available for all of you. But
You should just take the stairs.
That really hurt like a son of an orc.
Ow, my
Excuse
everything.
I can't. You should all come back up here when you feel a bit better. Or maybe you should just stay down there and rest a bit.
Maybe.
Can we rest and get better?
Yeah.
Or
okay.
I need a drink.
And
I
then
mean-
I'm
I
gonna,
mean- I have one left, so I'm like very close to
Turn.
dying here.
I'm gonna turn and walk towards Quiet. I'm just gonna leave them.
You,
to their
you really don't
devices.
give a shit about us, do you?
I asked if you were okay, okay?
Oh, that's
What
We're
did
not
you do?
okay.
So
I
gracious.
can't do anything.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we have you in the entrance hall. You feel like you want to rest. What do you?
I'm
want to
still
do?
crying.
I'm shaking it off. I'm not that badly injured, and
Okay.
start climbing the stairs.
You staying there.
Are you just gonna leave me?
Well, what can I do? You should
You
rest.
carry me.
I'm not gonna carry you. It's bad enough I had to throw her. No,
Well,
you
I
stay and rest for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna see
okay.
what the others
I'm
are
okay.
and come back
Just
for
don't
you.
leave me here.
The whole splitting up.
I'm still. You
it's not
can't
going
leave.
very
It
well.
works in every horror movie.
You can't.
Suddenly you feel this kind of almost like this. The air is being sucked out of the house. This sudden increase in wind that kind of flows inwards, and you hear this kind of.
We're gonna get eaten by the house.
And then it's just quiet and onward.
Mm-hmm.
While this is happening, back into the room.
Well, this
You
chaos
hear
is
commotion outside. There's screaming, there's scratching, there's thumps and rolls. And Eleni looks at you.
Quiet. Quiet doesn't look very surprised.
We're such bad pirates.
So, what do you want to do?
Can you describe the room I'm in? What do I see?
All right. You're in the room that's next door to the room where you fell through the floor. And when you look at around a little bit, can you make an investigation check?
Yes. 18.
All right. So you see, even though there's been quite a lot of traffic in this room by now, you see fresh footsteps, and then you see older footsteps. And fresh footsteps, there's these tiny little footsteps, and then there's very beautiful looking footsteps. But then there's these older looking footsteps, and they seem to be going straight from the door into the window. And it seems to be just one way.
Window.
So
No
that's what you
door.
see. There's a door coming from the corridor, and then there's a window at the south end of the room. And then, like 1/3 of the room, the floor is kind of rotten, and you see that you shouldn't go there.
I walk towards the window and I look at the window.
Yep, and with that keen senses that you just awakened, you see that on the windowsill there's this dusty layer on the windowsill. There's a couple of footsteps on the windowsill. You don't know why, but there has seemed to be quite a lot of traffic on the windowsill recently. But then on the left side, there's this circular area, like an indentation in the dust where there's a little bit less dust. It's about this size of a, a little bigger than a honey melon. No, well, honey melon size, yeah. Depends on what honey melon you buy. And it's there. It's this kind of circular that you see clearly that something's been placed purposefully.
Does it look like people have been moving up, down, or both?
You see
From the direction of the footsteps.
you see some small footsteps that you guess might belong to a member of your party on the windowsill, and then you see some of the boot marks that you don't recognize.
But do I understand if it looks like someone climbed through the window or if they jumped out the window?
They seem to have climbed through, no jumping. You see some kind of fresh tears in the wood on the outside of the window. You see that people have been trying to get up.
So I I take my two-handed ginormous axe into my hands, and I walk up to the floor where it kind of looks a bit nasty, and I hit it with the end of the axe.
Yeah.
See if it gives in. See if something happens.
Yeah, it basically gives way without any resistance. So the handle of your axe, ginormous axe, just goes through. And because of it's so rotten, the hole isn't that big either. So it's just almost like, I don't know, wet Jesus.
Is there a way to walk over without falling down?
Huh?
Is there a way to walk past without falling down?
It's just on the other side of the room, so you can actually go between the window and the door without crossing that.
Okay. I make my way to the door and I open it.
Okay. What are you doing, says Elyore?
Quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet. Quiet.
Yeah, fine.
Quiet.
Fine. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
I open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you step into the corridor. And into you bumps Elyore.
You're awake! You can't leave me ever again. I don't like it when you leave me. I was all alone. You'd be very proud of me though, because I killed a bunch of spiders all by myself, and I used the thing you gave me. But please don't leave me again, because I don't do well when I'm alone, and I don't like being alone. And what are you doing with her?
Quiet.
Noah!
Quiet.
I don't like her. She is mean and conniving and is rude.
I pick Elyore up with one hand. I hold the battle axe. I hold my two-handed axe in one hand for a while. And I pick her up with the other hand. And on the way to my shoulder, I try to wink at her to be a little bit careful. And then I put her on the shoulder. I hope that the lady behind me does not notice this. Dungeon Master gives out a sigh.
As you do that, Elyore walks out of the room, looks at you. Hard to read the expression, and then walks past you towards the entrance hall.
I start following her.
Okay.
How far
Cute.
ahead of us is she? Can I whisper to quiet?
Uh,
Without her hearing?
She's about 10 feet away now. You can try.
Okay, so quiet. I found this stone, and no one else knows about it. But I think the indentation in the window is where the stone was before. So I've been trying to get into this room the whole time and see if it fits. But if we leave now, then we can't check it. So we should go check it.
Quiet.
But she can't come with us because I don't trust her.
Quiet.
Okay.
Quiet. You keep on following her.
Okay. She starts walking down the stairs.
The whole episode trying to get back into that room.
Into the entrance hall, looking at Captain Kleero on a heap on the ground, and Faerith next to her.
Didn't he? He left me.
Huh? Oh, you
He
sorry.
I was walking
abandoned
up the
me.
stairs,
Okay,
so
so
I
you
guess I
did-
met her halfway.
So then
or
you
something.
meet her halfway. What do you want to do?
I want to ask what's happening, what's going on.
You're the one asking what's happening, what's going on.
Yeah, where you've been? Where's Quiet? Where's the wee one?
Oh, they're coming.
Okay. Why did you just leave?
Monk. I thought we had this conversation.
Red.
Well, woman. It's not like you're giving any answers, but you
She
seem
just
to.
walks past.
God, I hate that woman.
She actually goes.
You hate everyone, though.
Rude.
She goes downstairs and then extends her hand to Captain Kleero. Are you okay?
I'm a little bit hurt, but I
just
think I
hates
can walk.
Do you want to take the hand?
Yes, I'm gonna take the hand. Let's, yeah.
Yeah, she helps you up. And looks at Faerith. And shakes her head.
Whatever.
So you are now on the top of the stairs, Quiet and Elyore, and you see that Elyore has gone downstairs. We have Faerith kind of halfway up the stairs, and Kleero standing on the bottom of the stairs, Kleero is clearly not doing well.
Can we please try to make sure I don't die? Maybe. Perhaps.
Maybe
Unfortunately,
we
don't
should
have
like rest at somewhere.
I mean, I could just rest here.
It's a bit out in the
It looks snowy. It's very cozy.
Quiet.
For...
Quiet. Quiet.
We're doing this
Quiet.
again.
Well, I'm not that bad off.
Quiet. Quiet. Quiet.
You want me to take
I
her
think
to the
that-
ship?
Quiet.
I think he means that you are strong and capable, that you should take her to the boat, and then me and Quiet stay here.
Last time we were going to the boat, I disappeared.
True.
I don't trust him.
Exactly.
So your options. Let me just jump in as a DM a little bit. Your options here
We don't want us to repeat our mistakes.
is go to the kitchen and die,
Yeah, that's what we're trying to avoid.
or you can do something called the short rest,
Yeah.
which is 15 minutes of uninterrupted rest, where you can then recover some of your hit points. Or you can do a long rest, which is 8 hours of uninterrupted, and then you recover all kinds of other things as well. But it just
I
depends.
kind of need to take.
15 minutes is what you need if you want to rest, and then you can decide where you want to do it. But I'm just, throwing it out there. So
Yeah.
Could we just do rest?
Maybe it would be a good idea to have a long rest, but then we have Eleni doing whatever she's doing, and
You
we
can
long-
tie her
don't
up.
trust her.
long rest isn't really necessary right now. It's just,
Okay.
So short.
I
rest.
just
Have a
sit
short
down on
rest
the
then.
floor.
Yeah, let's just. I'm just gonna
do
lean
well
and just.
okay,
longer.
Quiet sits down on the floor. You're on Quiet's shoulders. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna like slide down like this and just like end up in his lap.
Fairith, you're still standing on the staircase.
I walk down, join them, and lie down for a short rest.
Okay. Yes. And Eleni's just kind of standing there, awkward.
Well, I mean, can't you see
bad
that I'm
for her.
very badly hurt and need to rest? I mean,
Yes, she can,
I think she.
but she doesn't really know what to do in this situation. Clearly.
Well,
I'm just gonna like nuzzle in close
that
to
just too
Quiet
bad?
and just like stare at
I'm
her.
gonna ask her to come sit down next to me.
I'm just gonna scowl.
Okay. She
take
looks
a
at you,
rest.
kind of confused.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I'm just gonna. Do you want to rest? I think we need a rest. You can sit here and rest with us if you want to.
She takes a moment, quite a long moment. You almost see her brain kind of working, and she looks at you again, and then she makes this very kind of mechanic move towards you and stop herself a little bit, and then does the final decision and just kind of whacks herself down quite rigidly and sits next to you, a little bit away, but still.
Okay.
And doesn't really look at anyone. You're there, so now you can throw a hit die, which is if you have 8 hit points, your hit die should be 8, Matthias.
14.
So then your hit die should be 12, because I think you get a Constitution bonus, right?
I do.
get.
Yeah.
It says 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah. So
So can I have the red?
Wait, how do I?
Salmon was really kind.
for the
Yeah. Thank you, Salmon.
Oh wait.
for the
which-
rest. So then you are going to throw. Let's see how many hit points do you have. On
On the other
max.
side.
9. So you throw 8-sided.
Oh,
die.
it didn't go too bad.
Okay,
Mine.
this guy.
Let's see.
I'm fully
You
recovered.
Can we
recover
use
the
the-
full number.
Yeah. You just take it to the max then.
Yeah.
This one.
Are we all
Okay.
maxed out? It's nice having low.
As you're sitting there quite quiet for 15 minutes, you notice how much
Do I
the
add?
house
Okay.
speaks. There's a lot of sounds going on, creaks and sighs and things clattering in the distance, sometimes hard to say if these sounds are made by living beings or just the wind and the elements moving and rubbing things against each other. But that moment passes uneventfully, and you feel that you had some time to get some clarity. What do you want to do?
Can I come with a suggestion for the group, I ask?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're all here to try and find gold.
Quiet.
Yeah, we all know this. It's the alchemist's house. She knows it, we know it. And that's sort of what we want to do. Could we perhaps...
I interrupt him, smack myself on the ass, and try to sign a map with my hands as good as possible.
Is this the place?
Yeah, this
This
is the
isn't
ass map
the-
house.
Hmm?
This is the ass map house.
Yeah,
Oh.
but she said...
okay.
She
I had
said
not
this.
realized that.
I haven't... Elyore said that it was the alchemist's house. So she knows.
Quiet?
I don't know what you mean.
Quiet.
I mean, we have the map. We don't know what she knows.
Okay, let
I pick
me
up a
put
tarot
it this
card
way.
saying liar and showing it to him.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Liar.
I pick up a tarot card.
You're doing this in front of Elyore, right?
I kind of sneak it up, saying liar. It's the liar card, and I show it to you.
Yeah, okay.
She's a liar.
Yeah, that we know. But
Quiet.
run around bickering doesn't help us. Are we gonna cooperate, all
Yeah.
of us, or should we split up in the original groups, 1 plus us?
I
I
look
was
at
kinda
Elyore and I
thinking-
wink to her. And I give her a...
Do I see this?
She winks back.
Do I see this?
Make a perception check.
Does anyone see this?
gonna die.
I'm very soon just gonna go to the ship and find the
What
bottle.
is a perception?
Can we-
14.
14.
Can we check as well and see if we see it?
Yeah, you can check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you saw that.
Perception.
Okay,
or-
I will jump out of his arms and run up to her and be like, "You stay away!"
Which one?
Perception. Yeah.
5.
Okay. 5. You
18.
didn't see anything.
Okay.
18.
18. Yeah, you saw some winking action between Elyore and.
I
Quiet.
give Quiet a long look, but without saying anything.
Elyore chuckles a little bit.
Can I just run?
That looks very pleased.
Can I just like walk up to her and like, poke her thigh with my dagger?
You can try.
good.
Like, watch it!
So aggressive.
You can try.
I just want to poke her a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As you do it, very quickly, her hand comes and takes the dagger, turns it around, and hands it to you hilt first.
Okay, I think we should try to cooperate because she's not going anywhere, and right now we're just basically almost dying, and we haven't found any gold. So I think we need to, get into the mindset of finding the gold.
Quiet.
So where is the gold?
Ask my.
Elyore, you've been here longer than us, and you came here first.
She's not gonna tell us anything.
So where do you think the gold is?
Well, I was in the kitchen. Someone hit my head. Took me away from the kitchen. Far away from the kitchen.
So we should go to the kitchen.
I think it's time we go to the kitchen.
I think it's.
We've avoided it long enough. I think it's time to go to the kitchen. Also, is there any food?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a kitchen.
There's candy.
And some haunted chocolates. Should we go to the kitchen? board.
Everyone's okay with going to the kitchen?
Yeah.
Cool, I'll run into the kitchen.
Quiet. What do you
pick
say?
up Elyore again and I put her on my shoulder and I just start walking towards the
Yeah,
kitchen.
let's
cool.
go to the
not
kitchen.
answering them.
So there's
Okay.
been a lot of kind of talk about the kitchen was at the back side of the house, so you have a pretty good idea standing in the entrance hall. There's only one corridor leaving northward towards the where you think the back side of the house is. That is under the balcony that has crashed, and the corridor leads forward. There's one door on the right-hand side, and there's one door on the left-hand side, a little bit further along the corridor. And then at the end of the corridor turns abruptly to the right, and then another corridor disappears into the distance there. And at the very end of the corridor you see right now there's one more door. So there's a door on your right, a door on your left, and ahead of you another door. And the corridor is 25 feet long.
Should we?
Well, I'm on Quiet's shoulder, so
Wait.
I'll just go wherever he goes.
Did we know where we're going? Do we know where we're going?
You're going towards the back of the house, which you've heard has the kitchen, but you don't really know exactly.
I want to examine, I want to listen, I want to see. Do I see footsteps? Do I see scratches? Do I hear anything from any
Okay,
direction?
okay. Make an investigation check.
All of us?
Let's do it with Quiet first.
18. Oops,
see
I rolled the wrong. I cheated. Did 15 minutes pass yet?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
Oh.
wasn't it a
Is the
15
command
minute
still on?
rest?
Is the command still on cooldown? Mickey,
Oh, the tension is killing me.
do I have to re-roll or can I keep my divine 18?
Oh, Mickey.
Please.
We'll know
Please,
soon
Mickey,
enough.
Mickey, Mickey.
We'll know soon enough. Is the
Mickey,
cooldown
Mickey.
active? Don't make a kappa face. Tell us.
This is bad.
It's fine. It's done.
Oh,
It's fine, it's
It
done.
is
Okay,
done.
cool.
Okay.
That counts. Oof. All right. You see footsteps that go towards the door at the end of the corridor.
I'm kind of thinking the end of the corridor. That's why.
And they're
We're going
going
to the back.
from the entrance hall to the door, not from the door to the entrance hall.
I think we should.
I did the investigation, so you don't know anything.
Forgot about that.
I go the opposite direction.
So you're still in the corridor, right?
Mm.
Oh, so there's a door on the left, door on the right, and then your footsteps lead to the door that kind of ends this particular corridor.
Mhm.
And then there's a corridor that turns towards the east. As it ends to that door, it turns to the east, and there's another door there at the end of that, and there's no footsteps going there.
That's where I want to go.
Okay. So he turned the corner and disappears around the corner. Quiet. What did the rest of you want to do?
Well, I'm on his shoulder, so I'm just
You're
tagging
enjoying the
along.
ride?
I am happy.
I pull left hand arm sword and Bert and follow.
Okay, yeah. And
I kind of want to look in the rooms. See
Mhm.
if there's anything. Can I just like open the doors and just like peek inside and see if there's
you
anything?
can try.
I'm gonna try.
Which one?
Always attempt anything you want.
Okay. Well,
Which-
I'm gonna try.
However, how you succeed is up for
Yeah.
the dungeon master
So
to decide.
open.
So there's one on the right and one on the left, and then one straight ahead. Where
I'm gonna start with the one on the right.
okay. So you open that door.
I'm not going inside the room because I don't want to fall
I,
through any more holes. Just to be clear.
are you just taking a little peek, or?
Yes, I'm opening the door
Carefully.
and looking inside without stepping inside.
Okay. So in this room you see two stuffed armchairs that are kind of arrayed around the fireplace, and the covers on both of those armchairs have been shredded and torn. There's
Okay.
big gouge and gash marks on the fabric. Stuffing has been pulled out, but the wooden frames are still intact. And then a broken table lies on the floor kind of on the northern wall of that room. So that's what you see.
Well, that's disappointing. Can I go to the next room? On the left side?
Perhaps in a moment. Let's just see what's happening with quiet. What do you want to do?
I want to. What do I see when I?
You see a door, nonchalant door. It looks a little bit sturdier than the rest at the end of this particular corridor. As you turn the corner, it's 10 feet ahead of you.
Then I want to walk up to the door and carefully try to open it.
All right. You carefully open it. First, it starts opening quite smoothly without a sound, and then it makes this kind of giving you warning that it's about to explode. The sound of creakiness is about to explode, not the actual door. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do? It's enough open for you to see that this door leads into the outside garden.
I open it.
Okay. So it goes, "Wah!" And I hear this kind of from the house, and you see a very overgrown garden. Here you have what you recognize are the southern plum trees of the region. There's barely any plums in them, but you recognize the leaves and some dried up fruit, lots of rotten fruit on the ground below them. But you don't see anything special. It's just a lot of shrubbery and untended garden.
Is it a closed-off garden?
It seems like it would carry on going around the house.
Can I leave the door open, or is there any boulder or anything I can use to make sure that the door remains?
I'm right behind you.
You see a lot of sticks and things.
So
and then you see
I try to
fairies.
construct something which will hold the door open.
Okay, so very quickly you see a fallen branch and you know how to wedge it so the door wouldn't close by any wind. So Ferith, you see Quiet going out into the garden and starting to gather some sticks and stuff. What do you want to do?
I follow him outside.
Okay.
To see what's going on.
You see similar things as I just described. It's an overgrown garden. You see the sky that has this weird, overcast, cloudy thing happening, and in the distance you see peaks of little patches of blue further away you go from this particular island. But you don't see anything out of the ordinary, really.
Okay.
You are on Quiet's shoulders.
We should maybe go to the kitchen.
Yeah, let's go back.
Because I'm pretty sure that this garden is full of those big nasty rats.
Quiet. Quiet. I point at the door. Quiet.
So we can leave quickly.
Quiet. And then I turn around
You're
and
so
start
smart.
walking
Okay. So while they're outside, you want to look into the other room.
How far away from me are they?
You saw them all disappear around the corner, leaving
I
you
should probably
behind.
follow you. What is it about you and just leaving me behind all the time?
Well, everyone went one way and you stayed behind. So, yeah.
So there was this outburst from the corridor behind you where Captain Kleero said exactly that.
I'm the captain.
I feel like you keep forgetting about that. Question, who has the map?
I think it was...
Nick, you have a map.
You have the
Yeah.
map.
I have the map.
You have the map.
Well, how smart of you to keep leaving your captain behind. I'm gonna take out the map and look at the map.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I love that you first.
Who has the map? I have the map.
So when you look at the map, you have really high understanding of seafaring and things like that. It is a kind of a high-level map of the archipelago, so it's directed you to an island, and as far as you can tell, this is the right island.
Okay. That didn't help.
No.
It doesn't have
There's
any
no-
specifics.
There's no like writing or like any clues on the map, anything telling us where to go.
Its purpose has been to direct you to the right island. So it doesn't say much about
Stupid butt map.
itself. It's very beautiful. It's very carefully drawn. It has taken a lot of time to make. There's a lot of the sea serpents and the waves of the sea have been very carefully and delicately crafted.
But no
with a
clues where
with
to
Gentle
go.
touch.
Gentle circular motions.
Gentle circular motions, indeed. However, it does not reveal any secrets of this place.
Well, I'm just gonna follow them.
Okay, so you follow them
Before
to the end
they-
of the corridor and you all meet
Yeah.
where those two corridors meet at an angle and you are facing the door leading straight north.
The one with the footsteps.
The one with the footsteps.
Let's do it.
Let's walk there.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I can go first this time.
What do you want to do?
I want to carefully open the door,
Mhm.
slowly.
Okay, can you make an stealth check?
A clumsiness check.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Stealth. 10.
10. Okay,
Plus
Oh,
5.
shit, yeah.
so you start opening the door slowly and there's this little squeak that it makes. And then it opens fully without a sound. And ahead of you, you see something that looks like a kitchen. It's very dirty and damp. There's patches of grey mold covering pretty much everything. Cobwebs on the floors, the walls, and the ceiling. In the southwest corner is some iron cooking equipment with a chimney above. Next to it, under a window, is a cracked and discolored stone sink. To the right of the sink, a small closed wooden cupboard is fixed to the wall about 5 feet above the floor level. Against the far wall, a flight of wooden stairs leads upward from west to east. And that's those stairs
Those
that
are
you
the
saw
stairs.
from above.
Okay.
The staircase is quite decayed, and some of the steps are missing. What do you want to do?
I want to jump off his shoulders and start like looking around, like rummaging around to see if I can find anything.
What do you
Like-
want to rummage? Or make an investigation check first, and then I'll see what you see. If you see any targets of rummaging.
6.
6. Okay.
I see mold.
Yeah, you see that the footsteps are then going into the kitchen, but very quickly turning to the right. And you see that they're going to another door leading to the right. Is there anything else you want to rummage?
I want to tell them about the footsteps and then go towards that door.
Is Aleni still with us?
She's behind you, sort of quiet.
I wanna I wanna ask her where she went when she went to the kitchen.
Okay, what do you say?
What did you do when you went here? Where did you go and did you find anything?
She looks at you a little bit and then points at the door next to the staircase, and you see that there's this similar door as you've seen leading to the outside. So there's another one of those sturdy doors leading to the outside at the northern end of the kitchen next to the staircase. I came through that, and then I don't know.
Okay. So you didn't have any time to look around?
Not really, no.
Okay.
We should go to that door. The one to
Yeah.
the right you talked about.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
the one I'm on my way towards.
No action here.
So far.
I'm gonna stealthily try to open this door.
Okay. Can you try that?
I'm watching.
Right before your hand reaches the handle,
Oh.
You hear this in the house, and then it's quiet.
Okay, so I am going to back up from the door, and then I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna let my Mage Hand open the door.
All right.
I'm gonna back up. How far back can I back up?
You can back up.
As I see her hesitating, I just put her on my shoulder again.
Okay, cool. I'll
She
cast
starts
Mage
backing
Hand.
up and bumps into you. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. I'll cast Mage Hand from your shoulder and try to open the door.
Okay. As you do that,
Yep.
this transparent.
It's like it comes out of my hand and it's just like like a translucent, like iridescent my hand, but like shimmery
Yeah.
and sparkly.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It is pink.
It's pink with sparkles on it.
Yeah, sparkling fingernails.
Yes.
Okay, so it's floating through, kind of anxiously seeking something to go hold. It's kind of almost skitters through the air and then lands on that door handle and then starts opening it with surprising confidence. There's no sound, and then the hand yanks the door open.
Yes.
And we'll take a 5-minute break here.
Oh,
No.
No.
Okay.
Is that all
But it's
right?
exciting.
Let's do a little bit of a 5-minute break.
Okay, cool. I need to go.
Go.
I don't know.
Is this just to symbolize my two-handed axe?
I think it should be.
Can I show it on camera?
You want to see it? I can.
Yeah.
So,
Wait.
I
Yeah.
think this is a good thickness.
yeah, we're
Yes.
taking, we're taking acting seriously here. So we're providing props for people to kind of get into their character. So Waka can constantly see how big his axe
Constantly grab it to have a
actually
feel.
is,
This is what it would feel like.
Yeah. So it's huge.
Oh, hello, doggo.
Norman's back.
Oh, you don't have the bandwidth for it. Oh, that's sucky.
Why? Don't
Waka, we
scare
have
me.
spoken about this before. Stop playing with your axe on stream.
Oh yes.
But
Okay. Yeah. Too busy. Yes. Life. I understand.
yeah.
I understand. And I mean, we're in Sweden and they're in, what is it, Minnesota?
Yeah.
They're in
good.
Indiana.
Indiana, I always get it wrong.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy times for us, but luckily we found something that is sort of
It's gonna work.
works for us.
Yeah.
So we don't have to.
Also,
on
hype
stupid.
Psychotic Mime. Let's
Yeah.
give Psychotic Mime a shout out.
Yes.
Who just during a stream threw together an emote and say, "Take this, now you have your first emote."
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Again, really grateful. I guess we can get on top of that as well, so we have
Yeah.
some of our own emotes. Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
There.
It feels like something happened last episode when I was not here.
Oh, there's a
Because
lot of
the-
things that happened.
The vibe between everyone is very different.
With
It's like, what did I miss?
with everyone, you mean? Are you?
our dynamic duo over here.
No. Yes. There were things. What do you want to know? I don't know.
I just don't trust Elyore. She's just.
Why? She's perfectly fine.
No, she
nice
keeps
person.
like evading my questions and not answering anything, and just being generally sketchy.
I'm actually a bit confused regarding her. But it's nice being confused once in a while.
Yeah, it's good.
I have some theories about her, but
Do you want to share? Or do you want to keep it for yourself?
no, I can share them. But I wasn't part of the conversation, so I can't say anything, which makes me really annoyed. I think she's the alchemist. I think she is like part of the house somehow, because she kept telling Favorith when they were alone that he had to choose between friends or treasure, and like try to force him to make a decision.
Oh.
But I
But
wasn't.
why
there.
would she gag herself?
Because
I mean,
I know.
no, I know what you mean, but like that's
no judging,
that can
no
be a
kink
trick.
shaming.
That can be a trick for us to bring her along and think that she needs help when in fact she did it to herself, and then she's just here to test us. But I wasn't there for the conversation, so Elyore can't say anything. So that's my theory.
Lots of love, Mickey. Thank you.
And I mean, I can't say anything either because
No.
I'm quiet.
And you were knocked out for that.
And I can't say anything because I'm the master of the dungeon. I'm into
know.
chocolate. That'd be rude to speak.
So that's what, yeah.
I'm on camera now.
You're on camera.
You are on
the
camera.
legendary Clerk
Clark
von
von
Roy is on
Roy.
camera.
Hi, Chat. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Merc.
This is why the break is the most exciting thing. Anything can happen.
Everyone say goodbye to the dog.
Goodbye.
It's not leaving again.
I'm eating this thing
Car keys can be good.
that I think there's a heated debate. Oh, yeah, a psychotic mind. There's a heated debate how
need
to
more-
pronounce this properly, and me not being Swedish,
Yeah.
I don't have a chance.
What do you want?
Kex choklad.
Yes.
Some people say Kex.
No, don't do that.
Why?
I don't know. It sounds like an abomination.
Kex choklad.
It sounds almost like sex chocolate, but just with a small.
I mean, it has a nice ring to it.
No, I'm saying Kex choklad.
Okay.
So let's debate this. Kex comes from the word cakes
Yes.
from English
Yes.
with a hard k,
Okay.
and therefore the most logical thing is kex.
Kicks.
Okay.
Then once it traveled to Sweden, and people, I think a bit more up north, were a bit lazy and they couldn't pronounce k, so they kex, and
Okay.
it kind of transformed. But it's actually an English word, which for once it's that way around because usually it's
The other
them
way.
taking our words. So that's my reason for saying kex and not shakes,
Okay. Okay.
because it comes from cakes. Also, I'm filling up the chocolate bowl
Yes, thank you.
to fill up your sugar high.
Plus, you don't say sjuk, and that will only be funny to the Swedish viewers.
You don't say what?
You don't say sjuk.
Jag är så sjuk idag.
Nej. Think again.
All right. So, see, the breaks is where it's happening. We get language lessons.
Did I miss interesting stuff again?
Absolutely.
All the time.
We were talking about chocolate. We were talking about sex.
It's okay,
We
you
were
can show
talking
your
about
arm on the
big
camera.
axes. We were talking about
Kicks.
kex.
Music maestro is coming up to the table to fish some chocolate. Keep him warm for the rest of the
Oh,
stream.
he's taking the fancy kind.
There's a reason he's behind the music wheels.
Okay. We got some German here as well. Du gehst mir auf den Keks. when you say someone is annoying you. Okay, let's just try this.
You are walking on my cakes, good sir.
Du gehst mir auf den Keks. How was that?
Brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Du gehst mir auf den Keks.
Oh yeah, thanks. I take that as a compliment. Okay, so let's just see.
That's what I feel for the whole party.
I feel like you keep forgetting that we're
I
supposed to be
just
I
try to
remember
be
that.
a practical half-orc, getting things done.
and we're
And you have
supposed
to
to be
discuss
friends.
everything.
Oh.
Friends. Whoever has the money is my friend right now.
Good to
Right,
know.
I didn't say that as a character. I did say that as a character.
Good enough. Thank you, Jay. Thank you very much.
I'm very disappointed in you.
Hey, kleiner
Don't be
Süßer,
disappointed.
du
Maybe
gehst mir auf den Keks.
disappointing quiet.
What?
Yes, that's what I meant.
No.
Hey,
Be
I got
disappointed in me.
to
Don't be
diss
disappointed.
Elyore in another language. I love it.
Sorry, Waka.
I'm just gonna be disappointed all around.
How did I pronounce this? Shrifu? Sorry.
Krifu, I
Krifu,
think.
thank you. Do we pronounce that?
Krifu Bernal. I think. That's
Krifu
how
Bernal.
I said it.
Is that close enough as well?
It can be something completely different.
We'll
Do
see.
you want to say it in La Chanta?
Yes.
Yes,
Krifu Bernal, okay.
Shrifu.
Yeah.
So, Creefo, last Monday when we did the Starfinder campaign, me and the Dungeon Master improvised some Lashunta.
It was beautiful.
And we did such a good job. We were very serious. And then all of a sudden, everyone else around the table just started laughing out loud. And then it was kind of hard to hold
It was
back.
Oh.
We had a moment.
Yeah.
And they ruined it.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful.
They ruined it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could go. There's a clip. On
There
Twitter.
is a clip. Can we get that clip linked? Could you arrange that, Noctuamic, pretty please?
It's called Lashuntan Goodbye.
What does it even sound like?
Yeah, please,
just open
please
the clip.
recap
Just
it.
open
Yes.
the-
Obviously, but it's hard to.
It's hard to get into that mood right now.
Yes.
Wrong word.
It takes me and Marco before the streams. We meet for 1 hour and we meditate together over the meaning of the Lashuntan words. We're very dedicated to that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, if we're so dedicated, then it shouldn't be that hard to, redo it.
We haven't done the
We haven't
preparations.
done the
We
meditation.
don't want to do any stuff. This is being broadcast live.
Okay.
Now it's in the chat.
Yes.
So I suggest for the future, this will be an upgrade. But I will make sure to arrange that with a click of a button or a command, we can bring up a clip like
Oh,
that
yeah.
and show it to the viewers.
That'd be awesome.
Would that be a nice feature?
That'll be
That'd be
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I pretty please go and fetch some water before we
Of
continue?
course.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
need to do
I have
that.
some lukewarm water if you want, but
Yes, but I have old kofefe.
okay.
I could have some lukewarm water.
There's new cafe.
It seems like we're having a second break.
If you want to, I know that the viewers cannot see, but if you want to understand what it looks like, I'm holding two.
You must be very strong if you hold that and me.
Are you doing pole dancing?
Yes.
Yes.
Does anyone have any cash?
No. I got dice.
Good enough. If
Just
you roll
throwing dice at you.
but don't roll a 1 because
And you'll fall and break
you
your
don't
neck.
want to know.
As you see, Nocturamic, we are very happy. The mage hand opens the door. It seems like the magical effects have temporarily greased the hinges, where it slides open in a very smooth and eerily silent manner. The room beyond it is dark. You see only a few steps ahead into this room. What do you want to do?
Quiet. We should go closer.
Do we
I'm on
have
top of it.
torches or anything?
We got night
Inventory.
vision.
I'm pretty
We
sure
can
I have a
dark vision.
torch.
Oh, we have night vision, right?
Oh, right.
Dark vision. It's a new-
Sorry, the room is in full display in front of me. No.
I follow her command. I walk a bit closer.
Yes.
Okay. So as you walk closer to the room, the angle of view becomes wider and you see the contents of the room. Are the rest of you following?
Yeah. Very closely.
Okay. The damp and mold and decay that you witnessed in the kitchen is more in this room. You haven't seen this amount of decay anywhere in the house so far. Mold grows on patches on the floor and walls and ceiling. There's a large copper cask, split and discolored and empty, that stands under the window. And then there's a small heap of crockery shards on the floor beside it. And then stairs lead downwards in this room to somewhere, you presume a cellar. So there's kind of a big pot in the middle.
Can I jump off his shoulder and see if there are any more footsteps?
Yeah. Investigation check.
Mm-hmm. 18.
Okay. So you see the footsteps go into the staircase.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay. I tell him, the footsteps are going down to the cellar.
What kind of voice are you using?
Voice?
The annoying one.
Sorry, the footsteps are going down the cellar. We should go down the cellar.
Let's go down.
Okay.
Let's go down.
So who wants to go first?
I'll grab his swing pinky and I'll walk and pull him down the stairs. Or try at least.
I'll walk with her.
Okay.
And I'm walking behind.
So walking towards the staircase slowly, and you put one foot in front of the other. The floorboards are quite rotten, and they creak and groan under your weight, and you get closer and closer to the staircase, and you feel like every step you announce your presence even more. Do you want to carry on doing it?
Can we see how far
Yes,
down they
but
go?
I do it stealthily.
Stealth. Make a stealth check.
Six.
6. Okay.
As you fall down the stairs.
So you, as much as possible in your huge boots that are just kind of strapped together to try and contain your massive legs, as much as possible you try and tiptoe towards the staircase, one foot ahead of the other, and you get closer and closer, and then you raise your right foot and you place it on the first step down.
Yes.
Sometime.
And you slowly put your foot down.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly, BOOM! This voice starts booming there. You fools! Welcome to your death! And the screeching sound starts filling your ears. The souls of the damned are trying to penetrate your ears. Can you make wisdom saving throws, please?
Yes.
Agony, screaming, and the voices of the voice of Lars the Lark fills your head. The dead are coming. The dead are coming.
16.
16.
Wisdom.
What did you say? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Is
Saving
this
throw, left
against
side.
magic?
Yeah, throw the dice and I'll tell you if you succeed or
Oh,
not.
fucked. 11.
11, and then add your wisdom bonus. Yeah.
17.
Okay. Yeah.
7.
7.
Yeah.
What did you get?
17.
And you got
I rolled 11.
yeah, and then do you have a wisdom?
Oh, crap. -1.
All right. Yeah.
16.
And 16.
So I just shat myself.
Okay.
It's good that we don't have smell on stream.
Yes.
As the screaming howls in your ears, Quiet puts. What do? You have your senses with you still.
I have my senses with me.
Yeah.
I actually put the other foot down
Yeah.
hard onto the ground, ground myself,
Yeah.
and I pick her up again on my shoulder.
You
Me
are,
up too.
you are just giggling. You're kind of enjoying this moment, right? Yeah.
I think this is all hilarious.
Yeah. Faerith, you start holding your head, and your eyes are just almost bulging away from your skull as this fear once again
I'm a wimp.
takes hold of you.
You too.
Second time.
I mean, wisdom. Yeah. Captain.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, you sink to the floor, wailing, get them away, get them away. And
okay.
strangely enough, Elyore puts her hands on both sides of your head and covers your ears.
Oh.
Maybe she's not that big
How
of a bitch.
nice.
Does she get affected by the sound?
She is gritting her teeth, so she's fighting against something.
Okay.
But she's affected, but she can deal with it.
Okay.
I prepare my axe,
Okay?
and I start walking down the stairs.
Okay.
Whose voice did you say we heard? Lars?
You don't...
Just a voice.
just in your minds, you heard the description, how Lars described the kitchen.
Oh.
And the voices of the damned and the dead. Can you make a perception check? Quiet.
Can I help him? Because I'm on his shoulder. Can I assist?
It will not be needed.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Just trying to be nice, okay?
Okay, so you see the staircase leading down. The voices are slowly quieting down, and this ominous silence replaces it. And with the silence, you start hearing this house speak again. Groans and creaks. And you hear whimpering from Captain Kleero and very quick breaths from Faerith. You now have the frightened condition. For the next hour, you get disadvantage on all ability checks.
Ooh.
But we can repeat the saving throw every 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So you have gained control of your faculties, but you are terrified at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so you carry on walking down the stairs. Elyore is on your shoulders. Elyore is with you, and you are on the floor. The sounds have quieted down, but you are terrified of what might be below. What do you want to do?
Well, it's worse being left alone, so I
Right.
guess we follow.
Yeah, I want to follow.
quiet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I may be afraid, but I'm still
Okay.
stupid.
So suddenly quiet behind you, you feel this thump against your back as you notice two pairs of arms wrap around your body from one to another side. So you have Captain Kleero and Faerith hugging you while you are carrying Elyore on your shoulders as you advance down the staircase. What do you do when you feel the closeness of your companions envelop you?
I give out a big sigh and I continue walking down the stairs.
Okay. So you carry on walking down the stairs, and the staircase leads into what appears to be a cellar. And you see these kind of shoulder height bottle racks on the western and northern side of the cellar. It's quite a big room, and it appears to be like a wine cellar. On those shelves, wine racks, there's no bottles on them.
Crap.
And quite a lot of shattered bottles are on the floor. There are, against the east wall, at the foot of the stairs, there rests two large metal storage bins that, from a distance at least, look empty. And then in the center of the room, you notice a still lying human figure dressed in plate mail. There's a longsword on the ground lying next to the figure, and a large shield covers the shape's legs, and it lies there without moving. So, what do you want to do?
I want to jump off his shoulder and stealthily walk over to this creature, this human, and just like investigate to see if he's dead or not.
Is it lying like it's fallen, or is it lying like it's been settled into a position?
From this distance, you see that its arms and legs are twisted in impossible angles. The head is lolling too far to one side.
Okay.
And also it's turned in an unnatural angle.
So he's
I
dead.
still want to go investigate the corpse to see if I can find any.
I follow behind her as quiet as
Gold.
possible.
Okay. So you get closer and closer to what now you see is a corpse. You see signs of brutal mutilation. You can almost see how viciously this corpse has been attacked from every side imaginable. Its plate mail is dented. Its face is mashed to a pulp. Its limbs have been yanked and torn and scratched, and it is a horrifying sight.
He's not alive. Not at all. No. Can I investigate and see if I can? How close am I, by the way?
You are next to it now. You're not touching
I-
it, but you're next to it.
Too small. Does he have like any pouches or anything on him, like
Yeah.
where he can store like things?
Mm-hmm.
Can I investigate the body and see if I can find any valuables?
Yes. So you wanna?
Touch the corpse. Yes.
Okay. Where do you wanna?
Touch the corpse.
Can we get some detail? Please?
Yeah, I'm good. I want to like check around like his waist,
Mhm.
where you usually like carry money belts and
Okay.
stuff like that. I want to see if he has
Okay.
any pouches with coins or jewels or
Mhm.
anything
Mhm.
that might be valuable.
So as you dive in
Mm-hmm.
to the sides of the corpse to look at pockets and things like that, you feel that it's rather soft. So you just go as soon as you touch it, kind of gives away like jello.
Oh,
It smells very, very bad. This is rotten smell around it, mixed with smell of manure, urine,
I think he pooped himself.
all the terrible stuff. And can you make an investigation check?
Yes. Oh god, I'm so bad at this. Why am I doing this? 14.
14. So you start rummaging around and you start finding things that belong to what is commonly sold in well-established department stores in Aliki as explorer's pack. So you see all kinds of items related to that wrapped around this corpse's body, and as you do that, suddenly in one of the gash on the side, you see this milky, gooey liquid that seems to be having a mind of its own,
Oh no.
starting to leak
no.
out.
I
And
think
can you make
I think I
initiative rolls,
woke
please?
something up.
Who? Everyone?
Sorry,
Everyone.
guys. Oh god. I think I woke something up.
And again.
Shit just hit the proverbial fan. Oh, crapperoni.
Okay, this is looking good. Waka, what is it?
18.
Okay. Yeah.
What was it? Initiative?
Yes.
18.
18. Okay.
Initiative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna celebrate with chocolate.
Yes.
In my mouth.
18.
18.
Put it.
This is getting ridiculous. And we have Fayrith.
6! And that's with the pluses.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Hey guys.
Okay.
I think I woke something. I'm sorry.
You will be the death of me.
Yep.
Of all of us,
Yep.
I fear.
Okay. So Elyore,
Yeah.
you're really quick to react to it. You see that this jello slime-like things, you can actually see individual grubs
Oh.
in it, and they're kind of
like
maggots merged by this whitish slime that just starts oozing. At the same moment as the side opens, that slime starts coming out of the nose, the ears, and the mouth, and it opens really wide, the mouth, as this swarm of grubs start just kind of leaking out of this body in all directions.
Guys.
What do you want to do?
I suddenly don't want any more chocolate.
Crunchy. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna.
I wanna back away from
back
it.
away.
Yeah. Okay.
There's something alive in there. It's really gross and gooey, and I'm really sorry.
You notice that your fingers are covered in that kind of white thing. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run up to Elyore and just like wipe myself down on her.
Let's do an unarmed attack roll, please.
Wait.
I'm just grateful. I thought you were going to say me.
18.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, yeah, 18.
Okay. Oh yeah, I need to roll initiative for her as well.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Mm. Okay. Good. What do you want to do otherwise? So you're backing away from the corpse. You manage to kind of wipe your hands away a little bit. You see the slime spreading quite fast.
I'm gonna, can I cast a firebolt on it?
I think you did your.
No, I didn't.
Which
I did.
action was? Did you use bonus action to?
No, I think that was my action, so I think
That
I'm
was
good.
action.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
I'm good. I'm done.
So
My
then,
action was wipe my hands.
okay, Captain Kleero,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
Yeah, I want to try to set it on fire. Can
The
I? I
corpse.
think I have a.
Hmm?
I think I have a torch.
Yep.
Cool.
Do I need to?
Is it lit?
Is it lit?
Probably not.
Yeah. So you could just
Also,
spend your...
I have like an oil flask. Perhaps I could just like
Oh, that's a
pour
good
some oil and just
idea.
light
Yeah.
it on fire.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll allow you to do the pouring of the oil
Okay.
this turn,
Okay.
and you're starting to try and light
Okay.
the torch, but you
Okay.
can't get it on fire this turn.
Okay. Hmm?
So do you want to do that?
Yeah, I think I want to do that.
How do you want to spread the oil there?
I just want to like crush the bottle.
Okay,
just
okay.
toss the bottle and crash it, and then
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not go too close.
Not go too close. Okay. Yeah. So you're about maybe 5-10 feet away.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Make an attack roll like you would be throwing the dagger.
Okay.
So you just throw a 20-sided die, and we just see that if you can actually hit it, the corpse.
11.
Okay. Yeah. So it lands a little bit to the side of the corpse,
Yeah.
next to its head on the floor, but then it splashes over
Hmm? Okay.
a little bit. So there's quite a large puddle that spreads on the floor now, and then quite a lot of the oil covers its upper half. Right. Do you want to do anything else after that?
What else can I do? Can I?
You can move. If you want to move away or towards or...
Am I close enough to like toss something to light it on fire?
You can do, as I said, you can kind of start lighting.
Yeah, but am I
torch.
close enough to toss it on my next turn?
The closer
or do
you
I
are,
need to
it's
move?
easier to hit, but the puddle is quite big now. So.
Okay, then I don't.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand here.
All right. Good. Waka. No, not Waka. Quiet.
Quiet. I run over to it and try to smash it with my axe,
Okay.
with my great axe.
All right. All right. The corpse.
Yeah.
Okay. Or are you kind of trying specifically hit this kind of ooze and pus that's coming out of everything?
Yeah, the living thing.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I could at least crush some of the beings in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
What is the damage type of your weapon?
Slashing.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
That's typically a bad sign. The DM is like, what damage type is that? Crushing, I mean. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go with it now and see what happens. So it's a 14.
Yeah. So the pussy's coming from The mouth, the head, the side. Where exactly do you want to hit?
The mouth.
The mouth, okay.
Smash that face.
So you just go with your massive axe and hit the head with it. You have no problem hitting the still head. So you can throw some damage, if you would.
Are you kidding me? 5.
5.
Yes.
Okay. And since so whack your axe down. There's some kind of squelching sound, obviously, that comes from you hitting this soft head, and it just kind of almost pops like a water balloon. And this white pus just kind of splashes around. Underneath your axe, you see a couple of those grubs split into 2, but surprisingly little. There's this little sound that comes from this swarm of grubs, but you didn't do super much damage to the swarm, as you can tell. But there's a few grubs.
Manifested my power.
Yes.
Yes, there's a few grubs that you managed to take.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, then we go into suddenly there's this quickening of motion on the slime that appeared from the head, and as if almost like a kind of flock of birds, it kind of converges and starts directing its attention to you, Quiet. And what's your AC?
My AC is 13.
13. So there's this sudden whoosh towards you, but they miss barely your foot as they try and kind of attach themselves to your foot, but you manage to dance away, and against this wet sound on the floor as they land right next to your foot. Okay, good. Now we have Favorite's turn. What do you want to do?
Can I see any other exits in this room? Doors or openings or anything?
No, there's just a staircase.
Okay. Then I pull out my tinderbox and try and light the oil on fire that she threw.
All right.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
Good job, team. Go team.
Well, don't.
As
Don't get too happy.
as this is a heat of the battle thing, can you give me a dexterity check?
Dexterity check. Yes. There it is. That's not my die. This is my die. 8 plus 13.
13. Yes. That's a success. So you with the tinders you go kneel next to.
Next to, but at the very end of the puddle, away from the corpse.
Yes. So you succeed to light the oil on fire, and very quickly it spreads, and you were wise enough not to put your face too close. So when it lit up,
I have my moments.
you didn't lose your nose hair.
Kept your eyebrows.
And let's throw some damage. Let's do a D12.
Ooh, which was that?
That's the football-looking thing.
That's the football. Oh, there it is.
How would you describe the D12, chat?
Yeah, how can one describe a D12? Can we get a close-up on a D12? On fancy, do you want this?
Yes. Oh, the fancy one.
Yeah. Can we get a close-up on the Dungeon Master camera?
Yeah. So I went with the football. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think
it's a good description.
Yeah, I think it looks like a football.
And my football rolled a 10.
Okay.
I think it looks like a... Oh, what's that shape called? There's a beacon in Skyrim of light.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I know exactly
The
what you
relic that you
mean.
have to get of light?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called though, but I
No.
know exactly what you're talking
That's the
about.
shape.
Yeah.
So a beacon of light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds very positive.
Let me just test it. Matthias, can you throw the die that looks like a beacon of light?
I did. And
That's why. Why did you say that from the beginning?
Throw
know
the
what
beacon
I
of
know.
light.
I guess also then I have to take one away. Now I only have 2.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do then? You move to it.
Yeah, and then I backed it up.
Okay, so you take distance from
Yeah.
it. Very good, very good. Okay, and then Elyore, looks at Quiet and says, "Hitting grubs with an axe? Seriously?" And then she turns to Elyore and it's like spreads her arms and it's like, "Ah, what?" And she's just smacking these grubs on her body, just kind of really kind of punching, squishing, squeezing, and
Light her on fire.
yeah.
Do it.
And it's like she's popping grapes over ripe grapes. They're kind of popping one by one. She manages to kind of target the single grubs on her body and manages to get those away. And
Closest.
yes.
Can we have a 2-minute puke break?
Quiet said to himself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Elyore,
Yes.
your turn.
How much on fire is this corpse?
It is now kind of the top third.
Okay, I'm
is
gonna
burning. Still, there's this pus coming out from the
attempt
sides.
to cast a firebolt. Try to light the rest of this corpse on fire.
Okay.
Just the corpse, thank you.
No one's close to the corpse, right?
No.
Because it was famous.
Quiet is quite
It's okay,
close.
I like fire.
Okay, cool.
You can ask Mickey.
Don't.
Well, what did you throw?
I got a 7.
Okay, and do you get any bonus?
That's it.
That's
I
a
rolled
7.
a 3.
Okay. Okay. The firebolt. So the firebolt whizzes through the air, does these massive arcs and somersaults on its way, and lands about 5 centimeters away from the corpse. Again with that sound. And you see these sparks flying, and your eyes light up as you think maybe the corpse is just about to go on fire, and the sparks kind of rain on the floor, mere millimeters from the corpse, and there is no effect, unfortunately. Okay, Quiet.
I drop my axe on the floor and rush up towards the big shield.
Yeah?
And I want to start pushing that towards them,
Okay.
trying to smash them with the shield.
Right, all right. Okay, make an attack roll, yeah.
Have you ever heard a happier dungeon monster? What should we do? What should we roll it under? Is it an unarmed strike? Or
It's
is
an unarmed strike, definitely.
Okay. So then it's 17.
Okay. Okay, so what kind of... can you roll some damage, let's say...
So my normal unarmed strike is 4.
Yeah?
And...
I think this is a very specific, nice instrument for the destruction of grubs.
I have a strength modifier, I should
I'll
say.
give
Also. He's a
you-
very strong boy.
Okay, okay.
+3.
All right.
Sound of that.
D6 I'll give you.
A D6.
Yeah.
Smash them up. 2.
Did you get a strength modifier there?
Oh no, should I add that as well?
Yeah, let's do it.
5 then.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
too bad.
Okay. So, can you describe what you do with the shield?
After having dropped my axe on the floor, I start running towards the shield. I pick it up during the run until I get up to this massive, the majority of the...
Yeah, it's spreading across the floor, this white slime thing
Yeah.
with these grubs now kind of jumping away
And
from
I
the
take
slime.
a small
occasionally.
jump
Yeah?
and then just throw myself over them with my full weight.
Okay.
And then I sit there on my knees and just smash, smash, smash as I tell them to be quiet.
Shut up.
As you're rolling in the slime, if you would see this in slow motion, a very close-up slow motion, the shield is rounded and it kind of rolls across the floor as you stomp it one by one. So if you imagine a steamroller riding over this field of big massive watermelons, that's kind of the effect as the grubs kind of keep popping and squelching underneath that shield as they get smashed and grinded into something even more slimy than before. So
Does it have a smell when they...
Oh, please, no, don't add a smell.
it is this very kind of sharp, acidy thing. It spikes, especially when the grubs sort of explode. But it has this mixture of old eggs in there. And a hint of lemon.
For freshness.
Ripe but yet fresh.
All right. You clear quite a lot of it away from the lower part of the body. There's something still oozing from the right shoulder. And next up we have Captain Kleero. What do you want to do?
Does the fire have any effects?
Yeah, it does. It does have an effect. It's just kind of limited to an area where the oil landed. And it's dying down. Now the fire burned quite quickly, so now the grubs found a way to get out from the right shoulder that is not on fire anymore.
Okay.
But there's very few of them left.
Okay.
You handle this because Quiet's character sheet just died.
Okay.
I have a hammer. Maybe I could start
Yes!
hammering on them.
Whack a grub.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Let's
gonna
do it. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Do you want
Okay, how do I?
to borrow this?
The pink fluffy one. You can fluff it to death.
So it's just. Do I add something?
You just hammered your own toes.
Is it a
Attack roll, not normal sort of. If you scroll to your normal weapons.
unarmed or?
Yeah. Let's do your dagger, no, your sword thing, I think, with a hammer.
Okay.
What did you throw?
7.
7. Okay, so you go to the right shoulder and you whack them, but as soon as you go and whack them, they kind of disappear into the body, and then you try and find the other one, and it disappears in the body as well, right before you hit it. So it literally, whack a grub is going on here in real life. So unfortunately, you just create more mush of the body instead of. So you have this kind of. As you,
That's so gross.
as you hit the corpse. Let me fix the hair. Thank you. All right. As you're doing that, desperately, then a couple of grubs sort of kind of jump at you from another part of the body. What is your AC?
12.
You see these white forms from the corner of your eye. You manage to move your shoulder just a little bit away as they kind of fly past your back and land on the floor behind you with this kind of squelching sound on the ground. Okay, Faerith, what do you want to do? There's just a few grubs left. You see where Kleero is desperately trying to hit them with a hammer. What do you want to do?
I guess jump and stomp at it.
Jump and stomp.
Yeah,
Go for it. Unarmed strike.
unarmed strike.
Let's have it.
Yeah. Wait, that's a. Yeah. Where are you? There. 19
Okay.
plus 3. That's 22.
All right. So you start jumping and stomping on these grubs. Quite successfully. Do you want to describe your efforts as you squelch the last grubs that are spread behind Kleero's back, but also some of them are still attached to the right shoulder of the poor corpse?
Well, being an elf, I move swiftly as the wind, imitating an Irish clog dancer with the skill and the perfection of, what was his name? Lord of the Dance, stomping and jumping up and down in a nice pattern in rhythm to a song deep in my head.
Okay. Yes. And as you do that, you hear this guy.
Michael Flatley,
Yes.
yeah, Lord of the Dance, that's right.
And suddenly you see that this slime is covering quite a large area on the floor in the middle of the wine cellar, but it is still, it doesn't pulsate, it doesn't move, it doesn't pop.
We killed it.
What do you want to do?
I throw the shield on the ground and I go and pick up my axe again.
Okay.
I double check the shelves to see if there's not a wine bottle left after all.
Can you make an investigation check? 12. All right, so you rummage to the shelves. On your way there, as you walk, you have this feeling in your feet that they're sticking to the ground a little bit. It's got, you know, walking through a club at closing time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And you look at the shelves and it's completely empty. But then the lower you go, you see behind the lowest shelf on the ground, actually, all the way in the back, there is a bottle that has rolled. And it's lying next to the corner where the floor and the wall meet.
I fish it out, I pull out the cork, and I take some very deep sips of what I'm hoping is wine.
Yes.
It's not.
It was.
It was poison. You died.
You take that long drink without really focusing on how it tastes like.
He's still full of fear, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Sorry?
And she too.
Yeah.
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 Just a friendly reminder.
Thank you.
Oh,
So I
right.
should have failed this check. But anyways, we're having a moment
Yeah.
here.
We're having a moment.
Definitely fail. And you take the bottle in front of your face, and there's this picture of a unicorn on the bottle. And the name of this drink is Jauntily Dressed Unicorn. And as you see that, this realization hits you. It's this incredibly sweet and thick wine, and it has this whitish color. And as you look at the ground and smell the sickening sweet mixture of rotten egg, lemon, and unnamed sharp substances, it just feels wrong. But it stays under there.
It does.
In your system. Okay, well, the rest of you, what do you want to do?
I want to check the room and see if there's like any other way out. Like I want to feel the walls.
Okay, make an investigation
See
check.
if there's any like trap doors or secret doors. Oh God. 9.
All right. All right. You're feeling this wall, and you see that there is these cracks on the wall, and you are convinced that there's something there. And you try and kind of open it, and it just doesn't seem to be doing anything. And then you realized, no, there's nothing. Okay, what do you want to do? The rest of you.
I wanna look around and see if there's like a secret door, secret room,
Okay.
anything interesting, really.
Okay, make an investigation check as well.
5.
Actually, before you do that, can you both make a wisdom saving throw again, so we see if the fear is still with you. I think this grub adventure took about 15 minutes. You can throw that again.
Yeah.
How'd it go with you?
Natural one.
Natural one.
I have channel points. Do you want to change?
It can't be
Do I
worse.
add?
No one
4.
can.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So you're still afraid, so you get a disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, quiet. Is there anything you want to do?
I want to walk over to Elena and just sigh like this, quiet.
Elena looks at the floor, kind of her gaze goes from the steps to the floor, and then you see what she's looking at. There's footsteps on the floor going towards the fireplace. And then she looks at you.
Well, there was a fireplace.
Quiet. I walk over to the fireplace and investigate it.
Once you see kind of where the footsteps go, it's very, very easy to see that there are some places on the sides of the fireplace that some people have placed their hands. There's this kind of more dirty areas around there where many hands have been placed. And you suspect that if you do place your hands there, then the door will open.
I put my hands on the place where many hands have been placed. And I squeeze gently.
It has this stickiness that is there
Usually is.
when many hands have been placed in certain places. And the fireplace starts moving aside a little bit. And there opens this quite a large gap where you can enter into something that appears to be quite a large room.
I sign that my shoulder is free and then I reach out a hand.
I grab it.
And this time I just allow her to climb up. I just go,
Eleni looks at you like,
quiet.
He's my friend.
Okay, I start walking into the room. I
Okay.
try to tell the others to quiet.
so Faerith and Captain Kleero are still pretty darn scared. And Faerith, you're feeling slightly sick.
Yeah.
Okay? What are you doing?
I mean, we follow.
Very
I
slowly follow.
Okay.
I want to keep close to quiet sticking.
So you see this huge torchlit cellar chamber. It seems like it was this storage area for all kinds of foods, and on a heyday this must have held anything anyone could desire. But now it's been converted into some kind of living quarters. So there are these crude beds that stand along the southern wall, and each have this wooden locker at its foot. There's this long table ranged by rickety stools that is at the middle of the room, and there's metal cutlery and cups and dirty plates on top of the table. There is a cooking surface close to the head of the table, where this sort of half-cooked meal is being prepared, but it's not ready. So it seems like it's kind of freshly abandoned. And there's this long staircase that is on the sort of northwestern corner of the room that leads upwards. And then if you look into the east, there seems to be this kind of a wide space that moves further into the east along the southern wall. But the room seems to be empty. What do you want to do?
Is the food fresh?
Yeah, it seems so.
How many beds are there?
10.
10.
10 beds.
Is this our new home?
Well, we should do an investigation
yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Just search the room for anything interesting.
It is quite large. Anything specific that you want to look at? There's that small area there on the southern eastern corner, which is kind of shrouded in shadows at the moment. The rest of the bit is rather well lit. The beds seem kind of unmade and sort of disgusting, not in an old way, but kind of someone else has been using them, who hasn't really taken care of hygiene. The table is, as said, full of plates and cutlery and things. People have been eating there not very tidily.
Also,
Where do you want to grab? Where do you want to focus your investigations?
I want to see if any of the chests are open.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, they are sort of locked.
I have.
Can I try to open one with my thieves' tools?
Yeah, I have thief tools as well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have that as well.
Yeah. Who wants to try?
I'll try.
Okay. Go for it.
Where I roll a d20. Do I add anything?
You make a dexterity check. So dexterity.
Okay. 22.
Okay. So with a very quick motion, you take your lockpick set and start clickety-clicking at this quite crude lock, and it takes you no time really to open it. And you open this particular locker, and you find inside there's some personal effects, a very crude toothbrush, and there's actually a purse.
Ooh. I grab the purse.
It jingles.
I open the purse and
You see the glitter of gold.
I grab it.
Yeah.
I take it all.
Okay. So you just put it
I
in
just put it in my pockets.
Okay, good. Yeah. There's 7 gold pieces and 15 silver, and the rest of you don't know. All right. The rest of you, what do you want to do?
But now you don't have that.
I want to try to open one as well.
Okay.
I have a crowbar. So I can use
All
that,
right. Can you make a strength check?
I don't think I have anything else to use. Strength.
It's the top one. You might have to move your first skill.
Okay, 13.
Okay. So you manage to yank your crowbar between the door and the main cupboard, and you just yank it open. And by this time, you just see personal effects and kind of, old
Nothing fun.
papers and pieces of handkerchief and stuff like that, and socks. Nothing interesting. The rest of you, what do you want to do?
Yeah, what do you do?
I again look at Elena.
Mhm.
Quiet.
Yeah, I mean, small purses are not what we're looking for, so I don't care about.
Well, you don't know I found a small
Lenny
purse.
is
No, that's true.
hesitating a little bit, and her face is rather serious, and she swallows a little bit, closes her eyes for a moment, and then she looks at you almost apologetically and points at the shadowy corner of the room at the southern eastern side.
I point to the direction of Kleero,
Mm?
who probably doesn't notice it if she's scavenging,
Yeah.
and just sign her to go over there, and then I start walking towards the shadow.
Okay. So you start walking towards the shadow, and you see 2 doors. When you move into that thing towards the east, you see 2 doors. The door ahead of you has a wooden bar in front of it, so it blocks anyone from coming from the inside. And the door says with big, crudely written letters, "Danger." The bar against the door has been kind of almost tried to break from the inside. On the left, you see quite a fancy-looking door. It has been decorated with wood carvings. It just screams that someone important is here.
Quiet.
You hear.
I'll run over and I'll just climb up your back and sit on your shoulder.
I'm still scared,
Yeah.
Yep.
so I.
Make a wisdom throw, I think, quickly, and you too.
You want to see another natural one?
Yes.
No. 17 plus wisdom check.
Okay.
Where is it? There it is.
So there's a little upchuck
Okay,
that comes to your
15,
throat
16.
as you almost gag away all the jauntily dressed unicorn wine, and then with that the sense floods into your senses, and let's whatever. It's getting late, and then you kind of shake your head and you feel a little bit like yourself. What did you want to do?
I look at my friend on my shoulder, and I go like this. Quiet. And then
Oh.
I point at the fancy door.
The fancy door.
Okay.
So I cast Mage Hand, and you see this beautiful pink hand with sparkly fingernails float
Okay.
softly towards the door
Mhm.
and
Yes.
try to open it.
Okay, so as you open it, it slides open without any sound again. It seems like it's been very well taken care of. This place holds comfortable furnishing and it's very well cared for. There's a very comfortable looking bed there at the northwest corner and a wooden locker at its foot. There's the small wooden table against the east wall, and there's a nice leather chair next to it. On the table there's this 3-branch candlestick, and there's 3 burning candles there. And they're not far spent at all, so they've been freshly lit. There is a small wooden box under the table, and you see this kind of bullseye lantern with a round base is kept there. And then on the shelf above the table, there's these 3 really fancy looking books.
Where are the people?
I don't know if I can read and write.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not, right?
You have a maybe basic understanding.
Yeah, but nothing advanced.
I think at the graveyard where you're working, your boss
I had to.
was very literate man, so I think he took care that you had some basic understanding and interest in books.
I point towards the books. Quiet.
Okay.
Quiet.
So I
And I try to put her so she can
Okay.
grab them.
I'll grab the books.
All right. Okay, so they're quite big books.
Okay, I'll grab one book.
Okay, so you grab one book. Which one? There's one that looks pinkish. One
Don't do that.
looks
Obviously.
one looks kind of blue, and one looks red, like kind of.
Well, I grab the pinkish one.
Okay. What do you do when you grab it?
Can I open it?
Yeah, you can open it.
Can I read?
Yes, you can.
What can I read the title of the book?
Quiet.
Do you read it in the middle?
Quiet.
Okay, you show it to. Okay, as you open it and put it in front of Quiet's head, you realize that it is a collection of illustrated erotic poetry.
Nice.
I close it. And I turn bright red. And I drop it on the floor.
Quiet. I pick it up again and I put it gently on the table. And then I just bring down the 2 other books and I try to search through them and see what they contain.
The blue one, I think it was a blue one that I said.
Yes,
Yeah.
the blue.
It's a kind of a naval almanac and lists the coastal tides and the movements of water around Aliki region. So it's a very detailed kind of account on how the waters behave. And then the green one is
Red.
Red.
oh, sorry, the red one. Sorry, it is.
It's red.
It's a description, detailed description of the demigod Lutz and its minions.
Oh, great.
Okay.
That does not bode well.
What does it say about the demigod?
Yeah.
Is there some info I can gain here now?
It is quite a detailed treatise. It seems like it would take a lot of time, especially for you to understand much.
Okay.
I guess I open the wooden locker instead. Look there. Or I feel if it's open.
In the wooden locker, you see 12 candles, flints and a steel, and a piece of parchment.
Is there anything written on the piece of parchment?
The top says a signaling system.
Signaling system.
And as you roll it open, it seems to be detailing patterns of how to communicate. A series of longs and shorts, that carry specific messages.
I take it with me.
Okay.
I take the flint and steel, a few candles as well.
The rest of you, what do you do?
I want to get down and check the small wooden box that's underneath the table.
Okay. And inside that small wooden box, there's this unlit bullseye lantern with this round base.
I rummage through the bed, under the pillow, check if there's anything hidden in there.
It's very luxurious and soft.
But nothing... No.
Should we take a long rest in this room?
Well,
Like,
where
close
are
the door.
the people?
I don't know.
With that
No,
question,
yeah.
with that question, we finish our adventure for today.
Yeah.
Since it is getting...
Kleero is cowering in a corner waiting
Yes.
for better times.
Yes.
Or is that, yeah.
Okay, right. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Is there anything we want to say before we round this broadcast?
Before we raid.
Before
Before
we
we
raid, yeah.
raid.
I'm a bit scared because you always end at a big cliffhanger where it's about to happen.
I know what we're about to.
And now you end where it's like, yeah. This is maybe even scarier to me.
This seems too calm.
Yeah, there's something which is too.
Well,
That smile in your eyes. I don't know if I like it or not.
No.
Oh, you love it.
So I guess we say thank you everyone for watching.
Yes.
Thank you for your patience
Thanks.
when someone leaves the room, we arrange the cameras.
Yeah.
But soon we have, as you can see, it's getting better and better for
Yeah.
every stream, and
Yeah.
I think it's leading to something really exciting. in front of
Yes.
it's getting
So we're
purdy.
ironing the kinks
us. Exactly.
and getting rid of the grubs in the system.
And if there are things you wish for, a certain command, a certain, name it on the Discord, and we will see what we can provide.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
super.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night and goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much.